Hello, Patriots, and this is
Let's hear what.
DNB
Yes.
at AU4A.
Let's hear what our
ISIS
president.
has spread like cancer. Another mess I inherited.
But he's working on it.
Oh,
Greatly.
is he ever? And today, of all days, I again, so proud of my president. The courage, the strength, the ability to overcome the amount of things he overcomes, and while at the same time taking care of the evils of the world that don't want good for our country and for our people. It's amazing to me. It's really amazing to me. I remember, Boris, I actually remembered this today. Not too long ago, we were in Azerbaijan, where you come from, Baku.
Mm-hmm.
And we were driving around with your friends, and they were showing us
Well, they're
the
your friends
city.
too.
Well, our friends.
Right.
They were showing us the city of Baku, which is amazing, absolutely beautiful city. And
It's actually right on the border. One side Iran, the other side, it's a Caspian Sea.
and we were driving along, and you see all these signs for their president, and people are so proud. And I said, you know what? I can't even imagine literally talking about my president constantly and being so proud of him as if he was like a member of our family. They love him. And I said to Boris, it's such an amazing feeling. Today, Boris, is one of the days, not the day, but one of the days, because there's been a lot since Donald Trump came into office, that I truly, truly feel that I am so proud to have a leader of my country, of a country where my child is growing up, where I live, where we thrive as Americans. To have a leader such as him, putting us first, it's unbelievable to me. It's really unbelievable to me. I would probably say, other than my husband, he's my next love. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Melania,
You must love me a lot.
I love you.
You must love me a lot because
Yeah.
I know how much you love our
I
president.
absolutely,
And I'm not kidding.
I adore this
well,
man.
Diane,
It's-
let me just interrupt and say something. Facts.
course you would.
Facts.
I just want to tell everybody. I told Boris he should speak first today, and he
It
said,
doesn't
no,
matter.
you speak
As long
first."
as the message
So now
is
he's
right.
interrupting
As
me.
long as the
For
message
those
is
that
right.
are keeping an eye, and I know you do, and say that I don't let him talk, you know who you are.
As long as the message is right, doesn't matter who starts. But, Diane, what I want to say that facts basically. Look at our president, what he did first. When he came to power, when he became president, we elected him. First, he spent money for our military. He gave our soldiers the right equipment. Why? Because he knows we have to have
Protection.
strength. We have to,
Yeah.
because sometimes some people you can negotiate, some people you have to negotiate with strength. People don't understand you if you don't have the right power, the right equipment behind you. Look what happened. He did. We all know what happened yesterday. He was surgically attacked. I don't know if you saw the pictures. There was
Yeah.
2 cars, okay, hit right there with guided missiles. But what I was gonna say is, I'm sorry, you kind of.
I didn't say anything.
No, you didn't. But what I was gonna say that
He made the military strong.
He
He
made the
empowered
military
the
strong.
military.
You're right. He went into
Battle.
no. He went into when he became president. He did not want war. I believe in this strongly.
Absolutely.
But he had to play the hand he was dealt. But just in case if this happened, he was ready. This was my thought. I wanted to say, he kind of saw it forward. God forbid something like this happened, he was ready. Now, what happened with this guy, just think about it. He said he was planning an attack. This happened in Iraq. Soleimani, he's a head military guy in Iran. He was in Iraq. You know that it happened in Iraq, right? So he was plotting already. Everything that they're saying, the Democrats, our president knew the intelligence is working great. So I just want to kind of bring that up.
The amazing way he did it, and true leadership. His leadership abilities just astound me. he not only made the military strong by giving them the right equipment and everything. Do you realize how many years our military, our soldiers, our families of the military were literally broke? I spoke to people before that had kids in the military, and they were telling me how they had to send them socks. The first thing he did was put strength into the military by giving them pay raises, by providing them with the right equipment, by taking care of them so they can focus on these missions. I mean, the mindset of this person, I actually said to you, Boris, at 70 years old,
right,
the way this person thinks, he thinks like a kid with a young brain.
well, he's our president.
And he barely sleeps, which, Mr. President, we have that in common, because I also work, even when I get a few hours of sleep a day. But he literally shows us the ability that a human being has to overcome the hardships in life, no matter what life throws at you, and take all the negative that's being thrown at you and actually using it to turn into a positive and let your enemies show their faces themselves. He doesn't even waste time bad-mouthing anyone. He's a great speaker. He is a great entertainer. And that's why when he gives somebody a nickname, it just sticks. Like Pocahontas. But the ability
By the
this
way,
man has.
I saw the interview with Pencil Neck.
Yeah.
Chef, you know what? I was surprised. Because, I mean, I'm not saying that he said anything good about our president, but I expected a lot worse from him.
Really?
He was actually astonished and he was scared.
Really?
Chef was scared. I don't know what he was scared of.
Well, yeah, I know what he's scared of. All the things are coming up right now.
I guess. And another thing that our president did, I just want to say with that was a bold move. Because I'm sure it was not an easy opinion. I mean, not easy decision to make. Because it's either, I understand, this guy is a threat, but it could also react badly onto American people. We might have a lot of people that lose their lives, which God forbid that may happen. We have a lot of troops over there. But I'll be honest with you, Diane, knowing what our president is and how he thinks, time will show if it's good. But you know what? He has full my support. Because so far, he did not prove me wrong. Whatever he did it perfect. Even though maybe you don't know his actions why, but he knows where he needs to be.
Exactly. He has a goal in mind.
Exactly. So he's doing things, saying this decision was bold, and I do respect him for that. And God willing, everything's going to be great, which I'm sure it will be. But we'll see what's going to happen. But I just want to say that I completely support that. How about you?
I not only support that, like I said, every single day, I'm prouder and prouder of our president. And that, I think, Boris, what we're doing, sometimes I feel like it's impossible. Because people, and I hate to say it, people take advantage. People take advantage because we, and I'm going to say it again, we need to remind ourselves and each other that we are the we generation, not the me generation. Our people have become so selfish and so self-absorbed that people cannot even stand up for the people that are rooting for them. The first thing people reach out with is what they need from you. Not what they can do for you, but what they need from you. And I'm not going to name any names, but I have to put this out there. I keep reminding people, our people, that it's not about you. It's not about you. It's about all of us. It's about our country, our people, our children. And you know what I've learned? There's a very, very important lesson in life, and this is why I truly feel like our president needs to know the kind of respect and the kind of appreciation we have for what he does. Because being under such immense pressure negative and positive. I can't even imagine what he goes through on a daily basis.
Like you said today, I'm going to interrupt. He's doing all this fighting for us, getting everything done with one hand tied in the
Tied
back,
behind his
basically.
back.
That's perfect. I
Exactly.
loved it when you said that today.
I mean, I have people. I'm nobody. I'm literally, guys, I'm nobody. I'm just a regular wife, mother, business person that
You're my
really, that really has had enough with seeing the abuse of a person that is actually trying to do something for me. And I say for me, because what he does
For each
is for me.
every one
And
of
I
us.
personally appreciate what he does. And I know firsthand what socialism, communism, Sharia law, all this can do to our beautiful, amazing country. At the same time, we have the me generations, which I started talking about. I actually talked to someone about yesterday, and I had to remind them, it's not about you. I'm nobody. And I have people calling me knowing that literally sometimes I don't sleep at night because there's not enough time in a day. And worse, we literally sometimes get 1 to 2 hours of sleep. We have a day job where we support this cause. We travel for this cause, and we're not getting donations. Nobody wants to donate, so we have to pay for it. So we have to work a day job.
Oh, Bernie Sanders, he got it.
Oh, he got a lot of
Money.
support.
He knows it. No,
But we'll talk about that
I
next.
know, but he knows how to
Yeah.
do it. He's the one that needs it the most.
But we're trying to support ourselves while doing this. Meanwhile, people are contacting me for help for them personally. Guys, I don't mind helping you. And whoever you are, please, I'm usually the first one to help. You're texting me now. And you know I'm live. Guys, let's stop about me. I don't see anybody helping me. Please, please, stop doing the me thing. Let's start doing the we thing. We're all doing our best, but we need to approach each
focus on
other.
our president?
We need to approach each other by offering our help, not asking for help for us. That way, there's going to be enough help to go around, and a lot more things will be done. Because, again, helping our president means we need to step up. And I personally, Boris, I am stepping up to the point where sometimes I feel like I just can't do it. And that's why I love this man, because the amount of people he has that probably approach him a million more times a day than me, and want things from him, at the same time he's being attacked, and his side is really not doing as much as the other side for each other. That's mind-blowing to me, how he achieves all that he achieves with that done.
He has the right people surrounding him. He chooses them correctly. And if
Yeah.
they don't work out, he lets them go.
Yeah,
That's what I've seen. Like, you're fired. Like the show.
you're fired.
He hires people.
Yeah.
He works with them. It's just like a business. If people produce, you gotta keep them. If not, sometimes you gotta let it go.
Yeah.
I mean, this is how businessman thinks, and that's how he is so successful. And like you said, after, I'm sure not sleeping the whole night yesterday, planning this operation, I'm sure for him it was so much.
And-
He knew exactly what he was going into,
Right?
after, during, and knowing what's going to
Before.
happen after,
Yeah,
with all the fake media shit.
absolutely.
And now he was just 2 hours giving speech
To the
in-
evangelical.
evangelical.
Yeah.
And again, Diane, after looking at that, this is the biggest Hispanic church.
Yeah.
Now he has the Christians, Latino, African Americans, all standing there, and he was talking about what goes on with Jewish people, how he's gonna support, and everybody, started clapping. He brought by him giving a speech, he brought different people, all religions, all different, he brought everyone together. He's uniting. Again, you gotta love him for that. And meanwhile, he's planning something else because he knows the attacks are gonna come. He has already something ready, I'm sure. You know, like I said, Dan, the move that he made, I didn't even expect that to take out this guy right away. But you know, now if you listen to him, he did exactly the right thing. Because what happened? What did he do first? Let me ask you. Remember the drones? When Iranian hit the drones, what did he do? He put on the rockets right towards them. Everybody knew about it, and he said, you know what? They did not kill any of us. It was just a drone. But he made his point. You guys, if you're gonna do it, next time I'm gonna shoot.
Right.
What did he do? Next time
As
they killed our contractor and wounded our warriors. He did not stop. He reacted.
And worse.
Wait. I love it. I respect it. He promised. He did not attack. He promised if you're going to do it one more time. Once they did it, he did it.
He actually said that I don't threaten, I promise.
But he showed.
Absolutely.
Then he said it. Once
And he did it.
it happened when they came back and they did it in our embassy in Iraq, he already thought ahead and he knew that Salami, this guy, he was behind it. So he knew another attack was coming. He knew he was in Iraq.
He knew he was going to kill
He's
more
Iranian.
people.
He's Iranian.
Yeah.
But he knew he was in Iraq. He was planning. He has different, multiple terrorist groups that he's working on all over the world. He took them out. Surgically, Diane. Missile hit right the car. The car, you can see it. It's like little bit, literally this much of it left. So much intelligence, precision, you know? And meanwhile, he's thinking 10 steps ahead.
And
So-
he's doing events because his people, the Republicans, the conservatives, are not doing events for him. We have the AACs, we have the Pocahontases, we have the Bernie Sanders, we have the squads, we have that crazy woman, what's her name, with the Taliba Tashib. They're all doing events. They're all rooting and fighting for their party. Meanwhile, our president's doing it all himself.
Well, I don't want to say he's doing it all himself. He does have a good cabinet around him, but he
Wait.
pushes,
I'm
he
talking about
pushes-
events. I'm talking about support. I don't mean work. I don't mean his. I literally do not mean his cabinet that gets paid for doing their work. Not to take away from them doing it very well, but that's what they get paid for. They go to work and do it. Who do you see day and night supporting him at rallies, at community centers, doing all the things that the Democrats do for each other? Nobody. Nobody.
Well, Democrats are getting paid.
So our president, not only he gives his salary
Right.
to whatever causes, now he needs to pay for his rallies himself because
You know
our
what?
party doesn't feel like.
Slowly he's winning. Of course,
Of course, he's
with
winning.
him,
He's a winner.
even though, look what happened. 3 Democrats already from Senate. Already 2 of them. One changed the party, became Republican. 2 Democrats already not Democrats anymore, but they're independent. Never happened in history.
Never.
You know,
Never.
Democrats are jumping board just because people start to realize.
There are so many people opening
And
up
you
their
know
eyes.
what? Let me just say another thing. I have to say it. I haven't heard a lot of bashing, but everybody, like Schumer's, I haven't heard Pelosi. Everybody else don't agree with our president. He didn't take advice with Congress. He did not ask them for their advice. You can imagine what it is, right? And how can you, if you are against our president fixing it, and you want to become a president, it just shows us what you're going to do for this country.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? This is just mind blowing, and that's why I think people are starting to see more and more what really goes on behind the curtain.
I think so, Boris.
Still, our job is not done, but you know,
It will never be done because AU4A is not just a group that united for our president. This is a group that united for the freedom of America, for the American causes, for the American people. Because we all know our rights are being taken away, or at least trying to be taken away. And our group is working very hard against it. Our leadership team a lot of the leaders are working on very serious projects, and it's going to help our communities, our people, and amidst of everything that's going on right now, that literally sometimes I thank God for our day job, because at least that takes my focus off for a few hours on what's going on. And people are still not all there and realizing, people are saying how ridiculous it is that they're trying to take guns away in Virginia. Meanwhile, they're in another city. Guys, guess what? Como wants to take them down from New York too. You have to realize we're all one nation under God. And that means if it comes anywhere in our country, it will travel from state to state. That's why we have to unite and help each other. Don't wait for it to come to your state and then you'll be the only one fighting for yourself. Why don't you help the people that are going through this now? Because once we help them take care of it in their states, in their communities, they will come to ours and help us. That's the only way it works, guys. You can't get something for nothing. We're all grown-ups. We have to realize that. And I hate to remind everybody every day, but unfortunately with our party, we have to do this. I constantly talk about this. We all want help, but we're never ready to give help. We're always ready to give excuses. I don't have time, I don't have money, I don't have skills, I don't have knowledge. It's just not that important. I'll deal with it when it gets here. Guys, wake up. Let's be the adults. We have, and I don't want to get riled up today again, we have people like Como that are talking about letting people go for religious abuse.
No, if they were
caught
for hate crime,
hate crimes, they
crime.
will be released without bail. They don't have to. They will be released. They don't even have to have bail. How is this not encouragement? We have people in office that live and work on our tax dollars, telling the other side to come and physically attack us. And I will say names, even if they take us off. But when I see the Nancy Pelosi's, and when I see the Maxine Waters, and when I see that whole crowd screaming and telling their following to physically attack. Why are the platforms we're on that are taking us off for hate speech when we literally just complain what's been done to us, but allowing these people to preach hate, to preach violence, to intimidate people, to scare people, to threaten people,
like Antifa.
to build groups. Grace, we are doing live feed right now. You're bombarding my phone and the live feed is stopping. Please wait till I'm done. Guys, we need to unite and start working the system, start working the programs. There's groups like ours, which are action groups. They're not groups where you come in on Facebook or Twitter or whatever and just shoot shit. We're past that point. We need people to get involved with action groups like ours, other groups, whatever group you feel comfortable in. But it needs to be a conservative group for the freedom and the rights of the American people in support of our president. And I will say this again, for those of you that see me as a huge Trump supporter. Yes, I am. But to be in my group, you don't even have to be a conservative. Our group is for people that love America, enjoy the freedoms, want to and live the American dream, want all the opportunities that this beautiful country allowed us to have until now. And right now, we're staring at a community of people that is fighting, literally fighting, and I can't call it anything else, Boris, to be president. They're not giving us reasons why we should vote for them. They're fighting
I like
amongst each other and against our president. The only thing they all agree on, Boris,
We
is
should
not
take
that
out
American citizens need things. The only thing they agree on is that we need to take our president out of office.
Right.
We are not the people for them. They want rights to illegal immigrants. They want rights for MS-13 gangs. They want rights for criminals. They want insurance for illegals. Everything that we should be getting because we're
Beto,
citizens.
Beto?
Yeah.
He
wanted to be a Mexican. He
from,
thought he was a Mexican.
He's from Texas. He was against guns. He was against oil. Okay, Texas. He was against guns, against oil, and against religion. And he's from Texas. And he wants to be
And
friends.
worse,
Like,
I mean, you know,
This
we've
is
been married for 29 years. I was never a person of God, and I always know that I have a God, and I love my God, but I was not, I should say, a person that went to the synagogue. We're Jewish. I never went to the synagogue. For me, my God, every day when I'm in my car, I talk to my God.
my God.
But it's my God, and He hears me no matter where I am. He
Even
literally...
I hear that accent.
Exactly.
Even I hear it.
But once we take faith, religion, and respect out of people's homes, who are we? Who are we? Wait, what are you doing? We need to bring all that back. We need to bring respect back. We need to bring unity back. Our police is being threatened. I don't even know what would make a normal person want to be a police officer nowadays, because the most respected, I think, being a police officer, protecting your communities, your people, would be the most respected job. Now they're being attacked by the people they protect, by the same people who will dial 911 at the minute something happens to them. The amount of disregard for the good we have in our lives has got to stop. And it has to stop with us. Let's start with us. We have to bring all this back to our communities. Only then, and only that way, we will start to recover as a nation. We will begin to realize we are people that need to give, not just receive. And we need to understand and we need to appreciate people in our lives that do things and not put ourselves first. We need to know what we can do to make someone else's life easier. Not what I can get out of the person that I know that I want something from. Let's focus on who you can help, how you can help. And let's start approaching people, Boris, I think, with picking up the phone and saying, how are you today? And actually shut up and listen. Because if you're asking them, I would like to think you care. Not how are you today? Well, I need this and this is going on. Guys, so many of us have become the me generation, that the me generation is right now all we know. And this is what brought us to the place that we're in. And the me generation right now is preaching electric cars, taking away guns, taking away education, taking away history, indoctrinating our kids. In some states, radicalizing our kids. We have people that are
drugs.
Literally losing their children every day for opioid crisis. There's so much going on in the world. And we need to get up, get together, join forces, hand in hand, and start attacking every problem. Let's start focusing on the things that are most important. And right now, the most important thing is unity, because the bigger we get as a group, the bigger we get as a team, the bigger we get as an American army, the more support we will have for the beliefs, the faiths, and the freedoms that our country promised us.
So,
that our country has for us.
guys, please, if you like what we're saying, share our video with your friends, with other groups. Just because I know our platform kind of blocks it, it's limited.
Not just this platform.
Everybody basically, yeah. Well, everybody, even when our leaders share it, they also
Yeah.
get blocked.
Yeah.
Not only us. So please, guys, share it with whoever you like. Just spread the word around. Plant the seed. We all must help our president. We all must go out vote. But there's still a lot more work to be done before next. So let's hear what our president has to say.
When you open your heart to patriotism, there is no room for prejudice.
See,
There you
again,
go.
he's right. Always,
Always right.
guys.
We love you,
I'm-
and we'll be back soon.
Yes.
And we have a lot of great
Yes.
meetings coming,
And what I will
and
yes.
a lot of round tables.
Right.
So we're looking forward to
But
it.
we have
And
a few guests that
Yes.
we're looking to speak to. We'll bring it all to you, but we'll announce it first, of course. And again, I guess our president, it was a bold move what he did to take out such a major player just like that. I'm sure it wasn't like that, but it seems to us. And he has my vote. I mean, whatever happens, we'll see. I'm sure it's not going to be easy. It was an easy
Yes.
decision. And I know, unfortunately, some people, but we have to do something, because if we're not, more people would suffer. So he has my complete vote and everything. We'll see.
Patriots, join the leadership team or join other teams that are actually action groups and doing something. If you know of other groups that want to join ours or you want to break into ours, let us know. Contact me and Boris, and we'll talk. So with that said, we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye, guys.